Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread TIPA's positive approach message around the world.
Well, howdy, everybody. Good to see you both here. And hopefully you guys are out there and ready to comment and ask questions and push us a little bit deeper. This question has come up so many times. We thought it was worth revisiting today. So we've done a lot with Have You Seen My Mother? And I'd like to go home. Can I go home? Please let me go home. And you guys out there are trying some really cool stuff. Ooh, you want to go home. Ooh, you're looking for your mother. And then what? What do you do after that? Because you guys are getting really good at practicing this art of reflection, catching the ball, showing it to you. Is this what you threw? Great. Then the very next thing that comes out of our mouths is often, tell me, no, oh shoot. That's the pack method. Right. Do you know where she is? Do you, would you, could you, would you like to, do you remember?
Why? Why do you need to see her?
Why do you tell me what you're needing? And these are the things that we say instinctively to get to the next step. And sometimes we're not sure how to get you to go from here. I got your message to here. Let's explore what's really going on. And that's a really hard thing to do, to go from, I noticed distress, to how can we move forward together? So what we're going to do, there's actually a whole webinar that Tifa did on this one question. Have you seen my mother? And it's really cool. It's part of our Care Partner Concern series that was from a few years ago. But I'm going to pull a couple pieces of it today to show you what are some things that we can notice about the phrase, the question, and then what do you do? What do you do differently? So here we go.
So let me do it in 3 gradations so you can get a handle. It was angry, but let's go. Have you seen my mother? Have you seen my mother? Have you seen my mother? Okay. So it's important to me that you notice not only what emotion, but at what level that emotion is. You're absolutely right. There's some anger there. What do you think about the third one?
So, PAC team, what did you notice there in those 3 different gradations, as she said, of anger?
Well, I noticed my own face, which probably would not have been a good thing if I was really, as I went, yikes, like, oh God, oh no, oh, yikes, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. And your face sometimes belies what comes out of your mouth.
Oh.
Calm down, it's okay.
Yeah, like, oh gosh, you're looking for your mom.
So yeah, noticing that reflection of how am I reacting to what you're saying and what can I do about it? Okay, Shelley, what stood out to you in that?
Well, I definitely, the third one was much more intense than the other 2. So I mean, they each did have a different level of intensity. And so I wasn't as upset or worried about the first 2 as I was about the last one.
Ooh, interesting. So in that first one, you might actually have reflected and gone right into the thing of, okay, well, do you want me to help you find her? Or what are you looking for? Or, you know, so one of those next step questions that feels like this is kind of low distress. We're cool.
Right.
By the last one, you were so aware of the distress, you wouldn't have gone seeking those curiosity type questions.
Right.
You would have stayed there in that moment and done a little bit more reflection.
Right.
Ooh, so what happens sometimes when we notice low level distress? I'm looking for my mother. What do we sometimes fall into the trap of?
Ignoring, just let it go.
Yeah, we try to move too quickly forward. So we're going to watch another section where somebody very skilled is trying to do some of this reflection, but then they move it forward too quickly. So let's see what happens.
Those might be the words I have, but that might not be the meaning behind it.
Yeah, so this is the only opening we have for many, many people who are asking us about this. If they've moved beyond, do your thumb, a situation where it's more curiosity. When we've moved into the range of emotions, we need to really notice and pick up and be able to offer back support for that emotion they're giving us, because they're not curious about where their mother is. There's an unmet state of some kind of need. Something isn't right. Something is not really coming together. And it could be more along the lines of being angry or being sad or scared. Now that very.
So where do we fall into that trap pack team of trying to move forward? What's the thing that Teepa's asking us to do when you hear that question? What are we going to try to do differently?
Well, she's asking us to pause, to think. So not react, but respond. So that does mean using our prefrontal cortex to process what's happening.
Oh yeah, to process in the moment.
Mhm.
Whew, that's a tough skill. Catherine, what are you thinking?
Well, it struck me that she was letting us know that in that pause, getting curious about what the unmet need might be, that there's something really strong driving this, and it might not just be mom herself.
Oh, yeah, so hearing the word, the statement, I'm looking for my mom. Have you seen my mom? I want to go home. Noticing that in itself is distress. It may have nothing to do with my mom. It may have everything to do with my mom. But that assumption that the words I'm giving you are matching my distress, oops. We go into it with thinking, we can solve this, we can fix this if we can just do something about the mother. And in reality, it may not have anything to do with them. So here we go. Let's take this next little step here and see somebody trying it out.
Not working right in that moment. I want to go over, and we're going to play these out a little bit, some possible pain behaviors. Because what I want us to do is I'm going to show them all to you up here. I'm going to read through them, and then I'm going to show them to you in interaction with somebody. And I want you to see if you can come back and find these again.
All right, so I'm going to skip on down a little bit more. And if you want this whole webinar, it's there. It's so cool. And she walks through all of these different, you get to see all of the different role plays. I'm just going to show you a tiny little snippet if I can get my mouse to cooperate. Here we go.
Use it as a screening tool to determine just her dementia, or is this the start of another symptom? Is this the start of a symptom that might be a really significant symptom for an acute medical thing that I should do something about?
Something, yeah.
So if I ask you, have you seen my mother? And you say, have you seen your mother? Have you seen your mother?
Oh, and like, you saw your mother? Oh, I didn't.
No, I didn't see her. Why are you trying to trick me? So it does, you move the conversation ahead rather than simply verifying the conversation. So there's a risk there that she can't move that fast. And all it did was confuse her brain, because you used her words sort of, but not quite. And so it would more than likely cause her brain to go, I don't know.
So what'd you guys see happen there? Because that's what we were talking about. We get sucked into thinking one thing. And what was the reality?
She moved real fast. She moved real fast and made some assumptions, I think, and it wasn't in the ballpark of the need, I guess.
It didn't match. So if we go in thinking that the words that you're saying are the thing that you need, or the words that you're saying are clearly explaining the distress, and we miss what emotion you're giving me, sadness, anger, loneliness? What is it looking like? Is it feeling different than the last time you asked? About when are you asking? Could it be something physical or something else? If we can really start to hear that solely as a, uh-oh, amygdala's on, low, medium, or high, come up under and support, bring me back down if necessary, or reflect just what I'm giving you and offer a way for me to tell you more. So we're going to do one quick role play because I know you guys are just clamoring for but what do you actually say? What does this sound like? So Catherine's going to help me out, and I'm going to be low to middle. Have you seen my mother?
Amanda, you're looking for your mother.
Yeah, I haven't seen her anywhere. I've been looking for her.
So you need to see her, to be with her, or to do something.
Ooh, cool. Shelly, what did Catherine do there? What were a couple of things? Because she did a lot.
Well,
Just
she did a ooh to kind of say, oh, I got it. Yeah. Do you want to see her, to be with her, so to hang around with her, or something else? So that
yeah. So she offered me a choice. And Catherine, why did you pick those two things, to see her and be with her, or to do something with her? Why explore that?
I was thinking either it could be an emotional need, or maybe a physical need, or somewhere in there.
It's going to be probably one or the other. Is it that this is my time of day where I start to feel lonely, and I just want to talk about my mom, and I just want to sit with somebody and have some sort of communication. I maybe want to hug. Or is it that I'm actually needing to do something? I couldn't find the bathroom when I went down the hallway. Normally it's fine. In this moment, I got a little turned around and I can't find the thing I need to do. And I'm looking for my mother. I don't want to be with anybody to go to the bathroom, but I just couldn't find it.
Or maybe you're hungry. You're looking for mom who gives you snacks. Or maybe.
So one way that we explore in PAC skills is reflecting back and offering a choice. If I say, no, I just was looking for, we're supposed to be we sit in the sun and I can't find her.
Oh, Amanda, you're looking for your mom because you want to sit in the sun.
Yeah, we do it every day and I can't find her.
Oh, you can't find her. Hey, Amanda, do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, use that ever-present phrase that we like to do when I'm looking for a connection. I want to share, but I don't have the words. What's the thing that we in PAC can often offer? Tell me more.
More. Tell me more about it, Amanda. You and your mom sit in the sun every day. Now, I'm just going to pause for a second. I just want to make sure everybody notices that I noticed Amanda still has some verbal skills. So it's okay for me to use that phrase, tell me more about it. So
I'm going to go back.
So Amanda, you sit in the sun with your mom every day. Yeah. Tell me more about that.
Oh, yeah. And we'll pause there.
Mm-hmm.
We could go on for ages. If I start to falter, if it causes more distress when you say, tell me more about, go back a step and offer choices. Normally out front or in the back. Mm-hmm. Now your mom, she's tall or short? Tell me more about might need that second prompt that Catherine offered before to get me started. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, thanks everybody for your questions. Hopefully that's helpful for you to continue on practicing these PAC skills, reflection, offer a choice, and then if you're feeling ready, tell me more. So thanks everybody out there, and keep sending in your questions. We love seeing them.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread Teeps's positive approach message around the world. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified when new videos are posted.